Hello golfers, PGA teaching professional Todd Kolb, and I'm here today at the Osted's Tour Fitting Experience. And Ryan, you're a master fitter here with Osted's Golf. We've had a chance to do some fun conversation today about a variety of things, but right now I want to talk about something that I think gets confusing for a lot of people, and that is shafts. Literally, like what type of shaft. I'm looking at your wall here, you got hundreds of shafts, and I know it's really a key component to being fit properly. When somebody comes in, what are we looking for when it comes to shafts?
Sure. Ultimately, the shaft is probably the thing that drives the golf club. If you think about a car, the transmission, the engine, that's what the shaft is. You're right. Here at Osted's, we do have hundreds of different shaft options. They're all going to kind of do specific things. Mm-hmm. So when we go through our interview process and the testing process with our golfers, we're trying to create a consistency. We have a couple tools here at Osted's to kind of help that process. Mizuno Shaft Optimizer is one of them. It's a way to kind of help us dial in, the starting point. That kind of gets us going in the right direction. And then as experienced fitters, we kind of tweak based on what the golfer's feeling. So
when it comes to shafts, are there 2 or 3 keys that you're looking for when fitting for a shaft? What are you really looking at?
Yeah, exactly. So, probably the biggest thing is the flex. A certain flex is going to fit, certain speeds, certain tempos. There's cases where some people that you might think would fit into a softer or a stiffer shaft. Mm-hmm. It's not always the case. Remember, it always comes back to consistency. Okay. So stiffness of the flex of the shaft is one of the more important ones.
Okay, so once we get them kind of dialed in for the right stiffness in the shaft, what would be the next thing in terms of the shafts that we're looking at?
Yeah, so we're going to look at the weight. There's a bunch of different weights. Some of your stronger players are probably going to benefit from a shaft that's got a little bit more gram weight to it. The senior or lady golfer or junior golfer, probably are going to need something a little lighter. Ultimately, it comes back to consistency. We're trying to create a nice tight shot cluster, a tight dispersion.
Yeah, and that's what I saw today as I kind of went through the process. I mean, not only was it very informative, but I could tell that with each one I got a little bit closer to what felt good to me. And when you get a fitting, make sure you do that. That's something that they do here at Osted's on a regular basis. And hopefully this information helps you next time you walk in and get your fitting, and most importantly, helps you play better golf.